Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about which texts you should not be starting with in order to learn Sanskrit. Now, in order to learn Sanskrit, there are plenty of texts. There are ocean of texts, literature, poetry, history and everything. The thing is that you should not pick up these texts. This is just a warning sign that I'm going to make here. So let us start with BG. BG should not be the first text. Why? Because it is very prone to misinterpretation, and since it is very popular, it is very prone to misinterpretations. People are going to be misguided about the culture and about the stuff that BG says. So let me give you an example, like which is the most famous shloka from the BG. You can say Karmanyevadhikarasti Ma Phaleshu Kadachana. This is the most famous shloka from the BG. Now, people ask questions like, if one does not expect for his salary, then what is the worth of working? Because these people, what they do is they misinterpret the word phala to be pratiphala. It is karma phala, not pratiphala. It is karma phala. So karma phala means if you are doing good to someone, it's not fixed that something good will happen to you. This is basically from living at the surface. If you antastale yadi gacchamasched aparamapi kinchit bhavitumarhati kimopi syat tatra antastale na gacchami samprati. I'm not going to go there. The thing is that it is very prone to misinterpretation, so because of that, BG should not be first text if your real goal is to learn Sanskrit. And another one, you should not start with the Vedas, you should not start with the Upanishads and stuff like that. Those should not be studied at the first place. If you are starting to start with Niti Shastras that are easier. Now, maybe Panchatantra is very easy. Now, not that easy, but yeah, there are going to be time differences, like time context differences, because the things that were used at that time, maybe 6th century, are not used now. That is the first thing. And the second thing is that, yeah, the language is easy, but the thing is that it is easy by one angle and it is a little bit difficult from the other angle. And you can take other, what it is called, is paths in order to learn Sanskrit. Not really the traditional path in order to learn the BG and stuff like that. You are going to hoping to go and start reading Puranas. That is not really the way. Puranas, they are also very, very, very prone to misinterpretation. Now, but there are many controversies about Puranas and interpolation and everything that people say about that. But everything aside, the thing that I'm saying is that the texts which are prone to misinterpretation should not be the first text. The first text should be the easier one. You can start with poetry, maybe. Not writing poetry, just understanding poetry. You can start with natakas like Shivaraja Vijaya. And there's another one by Ambika Datta Vyasa, and there's another one Mudra Rakshasa, and you can also start with Kalidas as well. But the thing is that this is going to happen. So basically, this is what my take is if you want to start learning Sanskrit. So let me show you a roadmap of texts that you can study in order to learn Sanskrit. If you want to learn spoken Sanskrit, then you have to listen and stuff like that. You have to read and you have to listen yourself and you have to listen others speaking and try to comprehend that and everything. It's going to be required. The thing is that you don't learn Sanskrit just for the sake of language, Sanskrit language, so it has to be learned. So 4 skills for the language: reading, speaking, writing, and what was the 4th one? I forgot it because I'm very forgetful. Whatever it is. So the first text that I am going to be telling is Panchatantra, without any doubt. Just read Panchatantra, and Panchatantra should not be read only once. It has to be read 4, 5, 6, or 7 times, even the first chapter. I do not know how many times I've read the first chapter. The thing is that Sanskrit texts at first cannot be comprehended just in one reading. It's going to take lots and lots of reads, and you should take the help of commentaries like Tika, Pashyam, as it is called. So these are the things that you have to take in your mind in order to study Sanskrit. The first one is going to be Panchatantra, and after that, after you have studied the whole of Panchatantra, and many people don't study the whole of Panchatantra and move to other texts like me, Like I studied Malavikagnimitram and Mudra Rakshasam after that, and Abhijnana Shakuntalam, though I didn't finish any of these. But the thing is that to learn Sanskrit, it is not really necessary to finish all of those. That is basically the thing. So after that, you can go towards Natakas of Kalidasa and stuff like that. And after that, after you have learned sufficient Sanskrit that you can understand just by one reading, then you can go towards the dharmic texts like BG and stuff like that. But I will better suggest you Itihasa, that is Mahabharata and Ramayana. These two are really easier ones. These two are not that much difficult, because basically the purpose of the language in these two texts are to, what it is called is, to educate people about the thing of Valmiki and Vyasa. It is not like Kalidasa trying to confuse people. So basically that is the thing. You can start with these, but these two have a lot of Harsha Prayoga, that is, which cannot be explained by Paniniya Vyakaranam, the Vyakarana of Panini, the grammar. So whatever it is. So that is basically the roadmap. This much for this video. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, by the way.